Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the essence of love. Love goes beyond just saying I love you. Whether you and your partner haven't exchanged these words yet, or you have but seek some reassurance, you might be curious about how to know if he genuinely loves you. To help shed light on this, we've consulted relationship experts to uncover the common signs that indicate someone is truly in love with you. What is love? Love is as difficult to define as it is to explain, but it can ultimately be boiled down to an intense feeling of deep affection. It's also important to remember there are many different types of love, as clinical psychologist Christina Hallett, PhD, previously explained. Research has defined two major types of interpersonal love: passionate love, which is what we think of as romantic love involving attraction and sexual desire, and attachment, also known as compassionate love, which can occur between caregivers and children, long-term romantic partners, and other deeply bonded pairs. The Greeks, however, specified the different types of love even further, identifying 8, which are as follows. 1. Eros, romantic, passionate love. 2. Philia, deep friendship and affectionate love. 3. Storge, familial love, the bond between parents and children. 4. Agape, selfless, universal love. 5. Ludus, playful, flirtatious love. 6. Pragma, long-lasting, practical love. 7. Philotia, self-love. 8. Mania, obsessive, possessive love. And of course, along with the different types of love, romantic love also has stages, with the final being wholehearted love. According to licensed marriage and family therapist Linda Carroll, MS, LMFT, it takes years to develop wholehearted love, but it often begins with many of the signs of love we're about to discuss. What love isn't? Physiologically, the sensations of falling in love often stem from limerence, defined by therapist Holly Richmond as romantic infatuation, characterized by obsession and longing. This involves hormones, endorphins, and emotional focus typical in early relationships. But it doesn't guarantee or evolve into enduring deep love. That's not to say it can't, but it's important to make that distinction between lust and love. Here are 12 signs that indicate a man is in love with you, or actions that prove his deep affection. Number 1. He embraces all parts of you. To love someone is to accept all parts of them. And as Spinelli explains, if the man in your life has seen some of your less desirable traits and hasn't run off, that's a good sign. He appreciates you for who you are and doesn't want to change you. This doesn't mean that we shouldn't desire our partners to grow and evolve, but a sign of falling in love is embracing someone for both their strengths and their imperfections. 2. He talks about a future with you. According to Spinelli, when someone is in love, they're inclined to factor you into their future, because they want you there. If a man is in love with you, he may mention things you can do together in the future, whether it's in a few weeks, months, or a year. You might notice him using we or us frequently, and you start to feel more like a unified team. 3. He's supportive. When a man is in love with you, he wants to see you happy. One way he demonstrates this is by supporting your passions and goals. According to Spinelli, he celebrates your successes, comforts you during setbacks, and reminds you of your strengths and capabilities. This support is a clear indicator of his feelings towards you. 4. He makes an effort to grow closer. According to Spinelli, when a man is in love, he actively pursues ways to deepen your connection. This could involve spending time together, showing genuine curiosity about your interests, or making efforts to engage with you. He may adjust his priorities to ensure quality time with you, demonstrating his commitment to nurturing the relationship alongside his other responsibilities. 5. He's vulnerable with you. As Richmond notes, the essence of intimacy can be found within the word itself, intimacy, indicating the willingness to be open and vulnerable because of the deep affection felt. Intimacy is indeed a precursor to love. Spinelli suggests that a man in love will gradually share more intimate details about himself and become more emotionally vulnerable around you. This openness and willingness to reveal deeper aspects of himself signify his growing feelings of love and trust in the relationship. 6. He prioritizes you. According to Richmond, prioritizing someone is a significant indicator of being in love. She explains, they're letting you know daily, if not multiple times a day, that they're thinking about you, doing thoughtful things, and appreciating you. Spinelli adds that a man in love will show genuine interest in you. You'll notice his curiosity about what brings you joy and what concerns you, demonstrating his investment in understanding and supporting you emotionally. 7. He meets you halfway. In a healthy, loving relationship, there's a natural give and take, often characterized by compromise and reciprocity, as Richmond explains. For instance, he might give you a call to check in, even if he prefers texting, because he values your preference for calls. Spinelli describes it as him being willing to meet you halfway. He shows readiness to make healthy compromises and puts effort into making your life easier. This willingness to accommodate each other's needs and preferences reflects his commitment to the relationship. 8. He values your input. Whether it's seeking your advice, asking for your opinion, or attentively listening when your viewpoints differ, a man in love will genuinely consider what you have to say. Spinelli explains that he demonstrates his love not only by spending time with you and nurturing the relationship, but also by valuing your insights on significant aspects of life that matter to him. This respect for your thoughts and perspectives shows his commitment to involving you in his life and decisions. 9. He gets out of his comfort zone for you. Similar to point number 7 and equally significant, Spinelli notes that people are willing to embrace discomfort when love is the goal. This can be as straightforward as joining you on a roller coaster ride despite his fear, or as challenging as addressing and changing toxic behaviors for the betterment of the relationship. This willingness to step outside his comfort zone demonstrates his commitment and dedication to the relationship's growth and happiness. 10. He finds your quirks endearing. When a man finds your unique quirks and eccentricities admirable, and when he accepts you unconditionally, it's a clear sign that he's in love with you. This genuine appreciation for the intricacies of who you are shows his deep affection and admiration for you as a person. 11. He displays any or all of the love languages. Extensions of the 5 love languages: quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch, gift-giving, and acts of service are positive indicators that a man is in love. Richmond explains that while physical touch is a primary love language for a significant percentage of men she works with, everyone expresses love differently. Look for gestures such as taking care of chores, giving compliments, planning thoughtful dates, or any other actions that convey affection and consideration for your feelings and happiness. These behaviors can reveal his deepening emotional connection and commitment to the relationship. 12. There are no more games or sense of chase. According to Richmond, when someone truly loves you, there won't be any sense of game playing, leading you on, or causing you to second-guess your intentions. Love is about authenticity and transparency. You'll feel that the person is genuinely paying attention to you, and there won't be a need to decipher hidden meanings or read between the lines in their actions and words. This clear and open communication signifies a deep level of trust and commitment in the relationship. The moral of the story is that actions speak louder than words. If you're seeking signs that a man loves you, observe any combination of the behaviors mentioned above. These signs will likely manifest gradually as your relationship deepens. However, if the man you're involved with isn't exhibiting these behaviors, remember that you deserve someone who does. You shouldn't have to question where you stand in a relationship where love is genuine and reciprocated. It's important to prioritize your own happiness and emotional well-being in any relationship. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and may your journey be filled with love and fulfillment.